two very important terminologies which we need to understand with respect to next generation sequencing is the read depth and the gene coverage. These two are kind of very important, and to have an idea about, a clinician should have an idea about this before ordering for a particular test. So let us say if this cartoon depicts the concept of read depth and the gene coverage. Let us say this blue dash is the gene of length, say a gene length, we say for example 1000 bases long. And each black dash that you see here, these lines are all each single different fragments that were sequenced. If you take this region, this particular nucleotide of this gene, you can see that it is represented by 7 different fragments, meaning that the depth, read depth in this nucleotide is 7x. Whereas here the read depth is only 3x. Here it is 2x and here it is 1x. So read depth is defined as the number of times a particular nucleotide or a particular region is sequenced in that particular experiment. So here I have sequenced this region 7 times. So the read depth is 7x. So as a thumb rule, for any inherited variants, germline variants, we go for a read depth anywhere from 80 to 100x. Whereas for a acquired somatic variant, we go for a higher read depth more than 250x. So this is the concept of read depth. Second very important terminology is the gene coverage, where, say for example, you can see here, this part of the gene is not covered in any of the reads at all. And say this is 100 bases long, it means that 900 bases have been sequenced and 100 bases are not sequenced of that gene, meaning that the coverage of the gene in this assay is only 90%. Okay, so higher the coverage, we always aim for a higher coverage. Now, this coverage is dependent on multiple factors. Primarily, it starts with the way we design the RNA probes to capture the gene. It also has to do with certain biological properties of the gene. For example, the nucleotide content, GC content, presence of pseudogenes, etc. There are very many factors that contribute to the coverage of the gene, and it is better, it is always wise to know the gene coverage in that particular experiment to understand and interpret the result. So read depth and gene coverage are two very important parameters that one needs to consider while reading the next generation sequencing report. So what is the idea behind the read depth is that higher the read depth, higher, more accurate is the result, especially when we talk about somatic variants. Because if you give us a tissue, not all the cells in the tissue are cancerous. Say the tumor content is 20%. I'm going to have mutations only in the 20% of the cells that are there in the tissue. The remaining cells don't have the mutation at all. So when I sequence a sample at 100x depth, and if the tumor content is around 20%, at least 200 fragments will show up the mutation, which will be lost when you do Sanger sequencing. So higher the depth, more accurate is our result. So that's why the reason we go for a higher depth of sequencing in somatic setting. I hope this is clear to everybody.